Hello, my lovely Cancerians. So, this is a reading for those of you with Cancer and your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I've already pulled some oracle cards, and I'm going to pull the tarot on camera for you guys together. Cancer, I'm kind of amazed at the synchronicity. I mean, I've already done Pisces and Scorpio, and there's just so much synchronicity going on right now in the cards, which I mean is great and it happens and it's lovely, but you don't always get everything kind of matchy-matchy. And it's so amazing because everything is just really beautifully coming together. Oh, Pisces had this protected by angels. I believe Pisces or Scorpio, one of them. I think it was Pisces. You are protected at this time. The angels are around you. Your angels, this is like Archangel Michael. You might want to call on him during this time if you feel like you need protection. I also got amethyst from this, like in his, there's a jewel or a gemstone in his sword there. Something about truth as well. Being guided by your truth. We've got Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. And joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So there's a lot of happiness that wants to come in here for you, Cancer, which this is lovely because the other readings I've done today were not all so happy, hunky-dory, which I don't think this is, you've been going through a super easy time is what I'm getting. But I feel like you're being guided to go with the flow. It's so funny too because you've got this Voyage of the Heart, and if you look at her hair on this card, it's like the water, right? And you had flow here from the Mystical Shaman deck, which this is just a flow, right? The flow of water. And there's the wind here, and it's just like the tides and the ebb and flow of water. It's like moving with the patterns of life right now. If you're facing an obstacle, just try to calm yourself. Know that, you know, you're going to get through it in the end. Try to go with things. Go with the flow as much as possible during this time is what I'm getting here. Try to look at everything that you're grateful for in your life. Show yourself love and compassion. And I feel like it's going to be mirrored back to you. Like, show others love and compassion, show it to yourself, and your relationships are really going to have that kind of flow going on as well if you can do that. And we have the rattle here. Oh my God, and the beloved underneath this. There is something about your heart space and love. It doesn't have to be within a romantic relationship. It doesn't even have to be with another person. This could be like self-love. But the rattle here, it's like there's something that you're asking the universe for, or you have asked the universe for, Cancer. And I feel like Spirit is bringing it in, but it's not a time to be forceful. It's not a time to rush. It's time to go with the flow and just kind of, yeah, Seven of Wands here, Ace of Swords. It's like the Seven of Wands is like solar plexus energy. It's our personal power. It's like, no, have this deep knowing. And the Ace of Swords, that clarity. Know that Spirit is bringing you what you want, that things are going to turn out the way that you want, but the path to get there, you know, you're just going to have to go with it, Cancer. Things are going to, sometimes they're going to move fast, sometimes they're going to move a little bit more slowly, sometimes they might stop, you know. I don't get a stop though. I feel like things are going to start moving a little bit more seamlessly for you. Let's see. 3 cards for Cancer, please. The Six of Wands. This is a victory. This is success. It's also recognition. It's other people seeing you succeed. I mean, the Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, which is conflict and challenges and learning how to fight for yourself and what you want. Not in a, I mean, some of you could be competing for something, We got the Chariot. This is your energy, Cancer. I love that this is coming out. That's also a victory card. It's about movement as well. And the High Priestess, Pisces energy for me as a reader. But also you and Scorpio in a way. Got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. I feel like you need to stay determined towards something that you're working for. Like keep your eye on the prize, Cancer, because in the future it's coming in. It's definitely coming in. She's like looking out for it, right? She's like waiting for that perfect wave. It's like and it's so funny because all this water energy, and like even though that's a fire card, and her hair is like a wave in this card, right? There's also something about manipulating the flow. You see how she's got the water between her hands? I feel like there's something about you being able to kind of get through challenges easily during this time frame. Like, not that you're manipulating anyone or situations, but I do feel like you're going to get yourself through a scrape. I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe something is challenging and you're going to come out on top. But I do see you, like the Chariot as well. And it's so funny because you got the Six of Wands, and this is like outward success, right? This is an accomplishment. And this is someone who's been to war, been to battle, and they've won, and they've come back, and people are cheering them on. When I think, you know, this is more spiritual, like signs, synchronicities, an inner knowing, speaking to your guides. You know, there's this is not just up or coming down. This is a flow that is in motion, right? It's up and down. So it's like sending things out to the universe, your guides, God, whoever you speak to, and then getting answers, seeing synchronicities. And the Chariot, this white horse talks about spirit, and then the black horse is about physical action. And I feel like there's something that's coming into a steady forward movement. Something is coming together, Cancer. Something's coming together for you. And I heard streamlined, which I'm getting words that I don't use. So streamlined, I don't know. The Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles could have been like waiting on something or in a limbo position, waiting for some kind of enlightenment. Page of Cups. There's an opportunity here. Could be for love. Page of Cups. Let's see, what's this Six of Wands? Six of Wands for Cancer. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, wow, and Temperance. I feel like this is divine timing here with Temperance, of course. Something you've been patient. My nose is itchy. Something you've been patient. And it's so funny. Temperance is like a balance of energies. It's like something you've been trying to balance out. The Four of Wands is, you know, a celebration. It's crossing a finish line. It's about, you know, happiness and harmony in your life. It's also about abundance, and you've got that Nine of Pentacles there, which is a very independent energy. It's having more than enough. And the Four of Wands can be sharing as well, right? It's like finding harmony with other people and having fun with other people. And the Nine of Pentacles is more independent. And Temperance. So during this time, God, there's something wrong with my throat chakra now. You got the Lovers here as well. Could have to do with a certain relationship or just relationships in your life. I'm getting like finding a balance in your life when it comes to staying disciplined and having fun, Cancer. Like you're finding a discipline, and this could have to do with like your home life, right? If you're married or you have children, and or you just, you know, you have a lot of people around you, you might be finding a better balance with things you need to do for yourself and things that you want to do with other people, whatever that means for you. Give me more on the Chariot for Cancer. Got the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. It's funny, you've got the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here. Some of you could be, I mean, but your energy is good. So I'm not sure if you're coming out of a Five of Pentacles where maybe you have felt a lack, and then you're finding that balance here. I do feel like some of you are I feel like some of you have felt a lack and you've asked Spirit for something and it's coming in very fast now. The Star underneath the deck too. Sorry, I didn't see that. This is wish fulfillment. This is wishing on a star. It's also having hope that it's, you know, that they're going to fulfill, Spirit's going to fulfill your wish. It's a healing energy. You could be overcoming something. It's also like your North Star. It's like that North Compass. I don't know. I've never seen this on this card before. I think it's because I've shuffled the deck so many times. I'm seeing like a fog over the stars. Like a foggy night. And then something being illuminated in the sky that just, even though it's foggy, you can see it. You can follow that light. You can head, you know that you're heading in the right direction. And the Seven of Cups is confusion, right? It's choices, it's confusion. Some options are good, some options not that great. The Knight of Swords, it's that air energy. And this is moving super fast. It's like clarity is coming in super fast. You may be leaving something or someone behind in this movement. Why the High Priestess for Cancer, please? The Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Swords. That is super interesting. This is like a deep inner knowing that you know that something is over. Something that you've put a lot of work into. Which I do see you crossing a finish line, but it's interesting to see the Ten of Swords that it's over. Why the Ten of Swords? Like it was a temporary project or a... The Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Empress. Two of Pentacles is like juggling things, multiple things. The Seven of Swords. Maybe you've been working on two different things at the same time in secret. Maybe one, you've been making changes in secret. And you've been making changes that you've been keeping to yourself. The Empress. It could have to do with Taurus or Libra. Why? The World. Cycle completion. Something's wrapping up. And the Page of Cups, a new beginning. And the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Why the Seven of Swords? Something's being birthed with the Empress. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and Strength. You've been going through something on your own, Cancer. Like you've been working through something by yourself. Something that's to get yourself unstuck, to get yourself out of a position of disappointment and, you know, like a sad energy, but strength. It's like, I have what it takes to get through this. I can pull myself out of this. What's this Empress energy? The Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is almost like you've been... And the nine of Cups underneath the deck. It's almost like you've been in this healing energy. You've been turning people away. People that offer you emotions, possibly. Or if a friend is like, hey, do you want to go out, Nine of Wands, and have some fun? And maybe go to the bar and have a couple drinks with me. And you're like, no, I've got to stay home and rest. And Four of Cups, like you're rejecting this, so you're turning it down, even if maybe you wanted to have fun. Because I see you finding this balance again where you can do something on your own and you can be able to go out and do things with other people again and have fun. Maybe there was like a work project that was like a special project that you had to do and you were like, it was exhausting to you, or there was something going on in your life that was temporary, but you had to put all of your focus into it for a period of time. King of Swords, you had to be super hyper focused. You needed to be on your toes. You needed to have all the information. You needed to use your intuition and have all the information. And you were keeping that a secret, whatever this was. Why the Eight of Pentacles? What was Cancer working on? Maybe you needed to heal from something. The Hanged Man, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. Maybe, yeah, it's like you were healing from something. It's like the Hanged Man is like putting yourself in this state of pause so that you can get a different perspective. The Moon is like the fog that I talked about. Like you couldn't see, or like, I mean, it's deep emotions. It's underneath, right? It's that subconscious energy. This is Cancer and Pisces for me, and the Hanged Man is Pisces. You got the Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign or an air sign, maybe. Doesn't have to be. This is almost like, you know, just leave me to myself for a while. Let me figure out how I feel, if I'm ready for something. King of Cups underneath the deck. This is like detaching from your emotions for a period of time so that you can, when you step out again, you'll know that you're ready. Like you'll be ready when you step back out again. And people are going to be super, super excited to see you, Cancer. They're going to be like, hey, what's up? Where you been? I missed you. Six of Wands, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. It's like Cancer's been eluding me. Cancer's been in this kind of energy, and they weren't even in their body or something. And now Cancer's back. Why do I keep getting Eminem references? I don't listen to rap. I listen to rock, but when I was a kid, I used to have to listen to Eminem because a sibling of mine And I heard Shady's back, back again. I don't know anything about that song other than that, but it's like, Cancer's back, back again. And people are super excited about it, Cancer. They're happy to see you. And your joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And you've got love flows through you and to you. It's like you're ready to love and open your heart again, no matter what kind of relationship we're talking about here. Friendships, romance, whatever. It's like you're ready again, and you've been, oh my gosh, I don't know why I didn't go deeper into this. Uncovering treasure, discovering truth, and protected by angels. You've been protected so that you could find some kind of truth. You could discover the treasure inside you. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. You've been being very consciously aware. I like this for you, Cancer. I feel like this is, when you come back out, everybody's going to be super stoked to see you. Alright, that's what I have for you, Cancer.